Alright, well, we didn't do so great last time, but that doesn't mean we can't do better this time. So that's what I'm hoping for. You know, now that I think about it, I actually haven't done well last week either, so hopefully I can finally turn it around here. Almost like some of the comeback turnarounds that I've seen while watching TI this past week. Whoa, whoa, what a segue. No, just TI, the international, the Dota event. It's been awesome. It's been pretty sweet. I guess I have to do this because of the whole nudie branch situation. But, yeah, I don't know. TI's awesome. TI's awesome. I haven't really watched any Dota this year, really. I have not watched much, but I have still been able to pick it back up pretty quick while watching some of the group stage and whatnot. So it's been great. It's been a great time. It's been a great time. Was really hoping for a level there. This is the problem with the nudie man. Okay. It's something. It's something. Alpharad said that the only way he can see streaming the Virtual Boy games is via the Nintendo Game Chat through another Switch, since the one you're playing with will be in the Virtual Boy. Oh yeah, for streaming it, that's gonna be like, damn it, that's gonna be so ridiculously convoluted, for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. But until then, I think I just roll for levels. Okay, do this because money, and then this level next turn. I do like the team so far in terms of like, it's somewhat strong early, I would hope, so that it can. Okay. At least draw. That's what I was looking for. At least draw. I have not actually finished watching TI. I think I just got to the beginning of Grand Finals. I've been watching the VODs at like 1.25 speed, just because the games are long, and 1.25 speed is fast enough that, you know, it doesn't sound ridiculous and the characters don't look ridiculous, but you're not also like zoomer braining. Like, oh my god, and he's like not even he's not even actually paying attention. He's just fucking running, you know, that kind of stuff. Nah. It's normal. What is with the music? Oh, it's one of those muted at the end type of songs. Unlike this epic Pokemon sleep music, it would be greedy to try to roll for another level, and yet I kinda think I'm gonna. So we have a trumpet thing that maybe we would just do to have, and then rock because good value as well. Okay, we wait the turn. I could have sold the level 2, but I'm gonna wait the turn here. Then probably sell the nudie branch, I think. The jump attack there was actually quite helpful. The losing the round was not so as helpful though. Okay, even better. Level this. Place friendly strawberries with mana. Okay. Sell you. Bring you in. Now the question is, do we want some permanent stats with the bird? Do we like permanent stats? This is also a 11-6 though, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I could also just remove both and go rock cuttlefish. Kind of random, but also kind of fine, probably. I could also garlic the lizard. Mana doesn't really do anything yet. Let me garlic the lizard. Give one, roll once. Give one friend ahead 3 mana. Alright, fine. I'll just throw it out there. I'll just throw it out there. We just upgraded to like 3 different tier 4s. I feel like I should probably just do that. Okay. A lot of things just happened. We did it. We did it. Okay. This works not bad with these fellas. Like you put it between, you put the lizard second, you put this here, you put this in the middle, so that when the dog jumps, you get a trigger. This attacks, you get a trigger. Hopefully it attacks again, you get a trigger. It's more useful than the rock. So either rock or antelope. I guess just rock. Yeah, well, let's try it. Let's try it. We're trying new things, which is kind of why I've been losing more as well, but okay. Yes. No, doesn't really do anything, and Brahma chicken is also... Brahma chicken would only work if we had, like, snow leopard, tiger, and then they would need to not die when they jump attack. So, because this wouldn't... You need something to die first before this, like, would then give it stats. You need to have it in the second slot, behind a cuttlefish. It's not crazy. We're guaranteed getting we're getting 6/6, potentially could be even more if this triggers twice. I think I'll flake and just keep it frozen. Okay. Well, we do get 2 triggers, but then the goat died. I mean, the dolphin, I assume, did a lot of hits there. It was kind of... I assume this dolphin did a lot of things. I guess that would also give the dolphin... It would guarantee give the dolphin... I guess it doesn't, because it can sometimes gain 3 stats, which is freaking annoying, but... In a sense, this could guarantee gain 3. And then, or do damage to then make this happen. So like if you would basically put the chicken right here. Okay, I'm gonna do it, I think. Well, now I feel like I have to do it. Now I feel like I have to do it. Well, potentially falconing instead of lizard, so I'll freeze. Potentially falconing instead of lizard here. Okay, please, please, dolphin, shoot. That's what we need. Okay, thank you. You gave stats to the dolphin. That's something. I mean, we lose, but like, hey, it did the thing. It did technically do the thing. And then we're gonna switch you for this. Potentially just garlic you to have a chance of attacking more than once. The problem is the jump attacking dog is like most of the time gonna... Oh, there's the tiger. Well, cool. Very cool. Very cool that like nothing got to do what it wanted to do. Because it happened. I've been getting very unlucky on these jumping units, man. I've been getting really unlucky on some of these jumping units. Kind of absurd. Kind of absurd. Well, alright, fine. If you're gonna make me. You're not the tiger. You're not the tiger. Where's the tiger? You don't even trade with the mermal or whatever it's... Just nothing. Just nothing. Just nothing. There he is. Too bad he's like almost never gonna actually work, but you know, whatever. Because they need to live, and they're just, I assume it's too late for either of these to really ever live. I should do this order, because it might hit a back unit. Maybe I can finally enact revenge. This helps, I think. So I'm actually just gonna do it. The okra or whatever would be better, but I haven't seen it. Okay. Oh, he's still gonna die. Oh. What? Oh my god, this game fucking sucks, man. I hate this game. Oh, I always get so close. Like, I'm like, alright, I'm finally setting some cool things up. Let's just die now. That one hurt more because I actually held high health for a decent amount that time. Oh well. Oh well. Let's talk about track and field. Cause I got more of I got another issue. I got another thing to complain about. What a surprise. Fucking Boston guy doesn't stop complaining. What a surprise. Alright, fine. I guess I'm just gonna do this then, because you're just not gonna trigger either. Anyway. Dragon Field World Championship started Saturday? And, can we just get a "We hate NBC" in the chat or something? Because these people, like, I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're not showing, like, more than half of the things that are taking place. There's usually qualifying rounds, semis, and finals for certain events, and they just didn't show a majority of them. They have not put a single one of the 1500 meter qualifying rounds or semis or anything on their YouTube channel. And they always spoil every race in the title. They spoil the result of every race in the title. It is very annoying. Well, I guess I try this on you. We hate NBC in the chat. Exactly. Thank you. Or they'll do. I mean, they did this for the Olympics as well. They didn't do what they showed all the qualifying rounds and stuff, I think, in the Olympics. But what they weren't doing, what they did in the Olympics that they aren't doing now, is showing all the qualifying rounds and semis. But the thing that they did in both the Olympics and the World Championships is spoil stuff in the titles, which is still very annoying. But I'm just gonna take this level. You're a better unit than that, I guess. Alternatively, could do this for more mana, but whatever. This one I'll hold on to. I'm still holding on to. Activate ability before other pets with the same trigger. Not interested. But as far as actual things that have happened, oh yeah, okay, one more thing that they do is that there'll be like a 10K race, right? Or something like that. And ooh, that overwrote the weakness. That was kind of slick. We lost anyway. That's pretty rough. Is they will have a 10K or something, and they will, instead of just like uploading the whole thing, they'll just upload the last few minutes of it. I get it, in a sense. Like, the 10K is maybe not the most riveting all the time. Same with the marathon, but who's it hurting for you to, like, there's no reason not to still just let it happen. Why not just let us get to see it still anyway? If people want to skip to the end, they can just skip to the end or just not watch it or something. I don't know. Very annoying. I'm particularly annoyed about they have none of the 1500 meter heats. And the 1500 meter is like one of the most competitive events of the entire World Championships. And I can't find footage of it anywhere. They've just done a terrible job overall, and it's just annoying, man. It's just annoying. What can I say? I'm debating the Calgary Hound. It's We all know it's about the Chimera anyway, right? We all know it's about the Chimera. Want to get that Chimera going. I'm just gonna do this. I guess I am just gonna keep rolling, huh? Yep. Yes, I am. Yep. You hate spoilers making cars cooler for no reason? I did have to pause for a moment when I was looking at that, to be honest with you. Okay, double mana. We still lose by 1 HP. You're not even gonna give me a draw for that? You're not even gonna give me a draw. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what? Yeah. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Get involved. Get involved. Okay, dog's jumping. It should still die? No, it's not. It's gonna live. Oh, no, it's not because it jumped onto the nudie. We made the feint ability not work so we didn't lose. Oh my god, that was way too close. That was way too close. Get rid of this. Is it time to get rid of the nudie branch? Probably. Probably. Honestly, this is a bigger unit. Guess you just give that the Rambutan for now. Replace strawberries with mana. I should have froze the grape. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Okay, okay. Hold on. Potentially back in business. Oh, I will say though, a couple of cool things that have taken place already in the World Champs is the women's marathon. Spoiler incoming. But a very cool result in that Uruguay, a Uruguayan, is that how you took third place in the women's marathon, claiming the country's first medal ever at a senior global championship. Not just in the marathon, but I think just any world championship for Uruguay. That's kind of sick. Also, sick because I think her name was like Bato. No. That's a different race. I don't remember her name, but that was beast. And not necessarily an expected result. So also beast for that reason. I'm debating, do I keep this? Do I get rid of the Falcon? I probably should keep the Rock. I kind of want to try the Mandrake sort of thing a little bit. But I also am going to be giving the Chimera that anyway. The Cuttlefish is a nice thing. Because it's annoying. And it's 10 attack, so it's maybe going to trade with things. Maybe the Falcon's just kind of random. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this. Dolphin, no thank you. I guess I'd give this to you because this is good. You're gonna Rambutan anyway, I suppose. In the women's 10K, also an exciting race. Oh, with double Mandrake. You know, you never see those. There was I don't know, maybe not unexpected, but for certain people maybe. But the Italian, I want to say, Battlecledi, sneakily has become like one of the best in the world in the past year or so or two, and like I feel like no one ever talks about her, but she got second place. It was like a beastly race. So that was cool. The women's 100 meters were fucking crazy. Fireworks, very fast. And also just, you know, Shelly and Fraser Price's last run the queen, the legend, the goat. At least the legend, let's say. She's like, she's like 36 or something. She might even be 30. I think she's 38. Insane. She's insane. But like the good kind of insane. Well, I don't know anything about her personal beliefs, but she's a great runner. And now, you know, nowadays, maybe we just stick to she's a great runner. Maybe I stick to that. I'm looking for mana. Spend 4 mana. Get gold. I can't really guarantee that unless I put it up front and then do this. I guess I could do that. Might be stupid. Might be stupid. Probably stupid. I've definitely wasted a lot of money though this time around, like buying the Falcon, selling it like a turn later. I've definitely done quite a bit of that, which is probably not great. Well, we override this weakness, so that's cool. Too bad you just spawned a thing anyway. The Baycat, a unit that I've never seen in my life. Doesn't exist, apparently. Okay, it's Kitsune time. Hold on. It's Kitsune time. Does that mean it's the end of Mandrake time? It might have to be. It might have to be. Although maybe that means this doesn't work, right? So I guess, again, kind of a we just bought the thing and now we're getting rid of it thing. A little awkward, but I guess I could do this, right? Although there's something to be said about doing this, so if they have a Sumatran tiger or whatever, that it jumps this in the last spot instead of Kitsune. I think I actually like that better. Feels a little safer that way. Would like... Okay. Ooh. Yes. That's important. This, not as important anymore. I guess I have to do it like this because if I put it at the front, I don't think it gives anything mana because it saves a friend ahead, right? Rare tofu value, yeah. I mean, not the best value, but okay, trade at the front. Well, also, I'm realizing the Kitsune, I mean, that worked, right? But you probably want the Mandrake. I had the Mandrake back because of the jumps, but now that we're thinking about it, you do want just more things up front to be dying so that you can do the thing. But maybe that just means we get rid of this. But let's level this first. Doesn't really do anything for me. I think now what I do is I just ochre this, and I do this. And I do this so that it hopefully doesn't die from a jumping tiger. Yeah. Yeah. And then do this to just spawn more things and maybe get rid of the rock? Potentially? Maybe? I have gold? The Mandrake, I kind of just want to level 3 because I never use it, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Well... Well... Okay... Okay. There was a lot going on there. I was just like, I don't really know what to make of that. I guess technically... If I level this, I will get a little extra mana out of this that then, you know, stacks onto there. First time level 3. So it's either... Yeah, it's... summon any one useful starter better. So this... So if... Okay, I wasn't paying maybe enough attention, but... If... this guy dies and he has no mana on them, does it still add +4? It does, right? It doesn't have to take... Transfer all friendly mana plus... I guess it does have to have mana, doesn't it? No, it does work that way? So then technically something that spawns something would be better than the rock. Well, maybe not right off the rip, but... Because... 0 plus 4 is still 4. You're so right for that. So right for that. And that also makes this better, too. Okay. It's an interesting squad. No doubt about it. It's an interesting squad. No doubt about it. Okay, no jumps. I like that. Oh, well... Oh, well... Okay. Oh! No! Alright, that Egyptian vulture, whatever, that was pretty slick. That was pretty slick. They did get a crap load of octopus attacks there. Kind of annoying that, man. There's the part of me that's like, oh, maybe like garg these things to make sure they don't die. I think we kind of have to do better than that. We'd probably have to celery this, just for safety. I mean, in the same sense, this could also die, so maybe I should feed that first instead. Now, what about this, though? Is this just better than the Bay Cat? Maybe not for the first turn, because you'll, what, get 4 plus 4, so 8, where this is just 5. But then the next turn after that, it goes to what? 2, because it goes in half, and then you go to 7 each. Oh no, but we start with 10. Yeah, so it's more. It's more. Okay, we get rid of their Bay Cat ability. Oh, no, we get rid of their Chimera ability? I mean, those are some big guys. Those are some big guys. They got to shoot so many... Oh my god! It counts itself? God damn. God damn, okay. Well, we're looking for, okay, level 3, that's pretty nice. We're looking for an ochre now, or celery. Celery this for sure. Oh, oh right, I can't do that, okay. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. And there's more of you? Okay. Level 2 Winter Spirit? Vulture had mana. Oh, okay, the Vulture had mana. I missed that. Okay. 50? Wait, am I okay? No, I don't think I'm okay. They were me but better? Wait, how were they me but better? Why were they me but better? Oh, because they had this already going. Dude, it's the same fucking team! It's the same team. He had a Mandrake. Mine was level 3, but he had this going for like who knows how many turns. God damn, this weekly. Man, this game's been kicking my ass lately. Feels like things just keep going wrong at every turn. Brutal. Yeah. Yeah. Have we tried strawberries? Kind of, but no. Kind of, but no. Well, I guess that's gonna do it. Very not good results this week. I don't know if, I think it was worse than last week, technically. But I was also doing things that I'm not, like, adept at doing. Like, I was trying to do the jumping with the dolphin and the Brahma, and I feel like that's almost impossible to pull off, if I'm honest with you. Things have to go very right, very ahead of schedule. You need to get the Sumatran way earlier. You need to have this, but also they need to have health so that they can live when they do attacks as well. I think this is One of the cooler things that you can potentially do, but I think the chances of it are extremely low. Chimera does seem just really good. I think this strategy in general is probably one of the stronger ones, but just didn't quite get there. Just didn't quite get there. And then these were just attempts of other things, like trying to do trumpets when there's not that many trumpets and trying to make things work. Getting screwed by the jumping tigers on this team, and on this team actually. The first time I tried the Kitsune turn, we got screwed by jumping tigers. Oh well. At least they're not as screwed up as NBC and their poor way of displaying and trying to produce the track and field world championships. I still haven't been able to see a bunch of stuff. What the hell? Also, RIP Hara Urara, because that happened in the past week as well. But, you know, whatever. Use my new SAP streamer partner code of Purtle when purchasing things on the store. I think you can't do it on the phone. I think you have to do it on the actual game or on the website or something. I don't remember. Anyway, whatever.